York Yankees taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. All right, we'll be back to get this one started. Ready to go? And now it's going to be number 12. Now this is in the air down the line. That's down. One hops off the wall. And that's a double. And now it's Juan Soto. 3 for 8 in the series coming in. And a 1-1.
That's a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle to first.
Out.
1 out in the top of the first. Here's Austin Riley, 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard.
The third baseman, Austin Riley.
And another ball. And he grounds one to the right side. And there's a hit. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Drops into the glove. That's out number 2. Christopher DaCosta stepping in now for the Yankees. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Next pitch is inside. And now 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. Back here in St. Louis.
Leading off
Bubba Thompson.
No left field.
3-2. And a base hit right there. So a man on base to start the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. And now,
and there he goes. Swing and a miss. Throw, safe. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Cam Collier. 2 for 9 so far in the series. And there's ball 4.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
And now Gavin Sheets. Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. And the righty deals. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Now here is Jackson Holliday.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some weak contact, maybe a swing and miss, get into that dugout and hit the reset.
That hits the dirt, and it's 3-2. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here in St. Louis, Ryan Reynolds here. 2-1. Just missed. Hard hit left side. Throw to first is in time. And quickly one away in the second.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And now 2-1. Out to short, Holiday. Fires over to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
The next pitch misses. 2-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Cardinal DH, Austin Meadows. Fly ball down the right field line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is gone. This place is absolutely loving it, and we're all square. It's 1-1. Luke Gold next up for the Cardinals. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Next one misses. The count now 2-2.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not.
And now this is down for a base hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1. The throw in.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
3-2 now. Diaz stands at second with no outs. And a foul ball, he stays alive. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, he took his chance at getting in the chase right there, but with first base open, walked out a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Time called now as the pitching coach makes his way to the mound. A couple of relievers warming up out there in the pen. Runners on the move. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
He swings and fouls one off. One down. Runners at second and third. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's strikeout number 100 on the year. Cam Collier next up for the Cardinals. That's in there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive and run.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Back here at Busch Stadium, new inning getting started. And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Rodolfo Castro. Ground ball right side, goal. Over to first, one up, one down. So digging in, number 12, doubled in his first AB. Off the plate inside, 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his bat through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that.
And this ball gets down. It's a hit. The run comes in from second. We are tied at 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Now, Austin Riley. That one is absolutely belted. Onto the warning track, and he hauls it in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back here at the ballpark, now it's the right fielder, Gavin Sheets. Strike 2.
You know, these Cardinals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Check swing at the full count offering. Appeal to third. No swing.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
There's a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
Castro makes the grab, one down. Now it's Austin Meadows. He's already homered in this one. Ball on a strike. Good eye right there. Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul.
Look out, that ball is smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Slice the other way. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out. Here's the second baseman, Luke Gold. On the strike. The pitch. Double steal. Righty to the plate. Got him looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike three. Here's the catcher to hit. Gainer Diaz. Doubled his first time up. And now it's even up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the... On to the fourth. And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. Righty delivers. Fought off foul.
You know, these Yankees showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
The catcher, number 4.
Stepping in for the Yankees, Christopher DeCosta. Struck out swinging his first time. Next one is off the plate. 3-1.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
This one in the air, center field. Howard moving under it. He's got it. And there's one down. And next for New York, Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Royce Lewis. He's 0 for 1.
Royce Lewis.
Hello, JK.
Check swing, no appeal.
These little moose.
Burleson off the first with 2 away. Slapped foul.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
On the ground, out to short. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. Welcome back, bottom of the inning, and here is Mason Hour. That one the other way, base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Now the left fielder, Bubba Thompson. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Here comes a pitch. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Runner at first with no outs here. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Lifted in the air, right field. Reynolds makes the catch, and there's one away. So up next, Lamar Kent. There's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, runner goes in the dirt. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw. Right side. Reynolds makes the play. 2 away now.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's the third baseman, Cam Collier. A strikeout and a walk. On the ground. Throw to first in time. Inning over. And welcome back. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Jason Dominguez. That's a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Everything came together for him. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate.
Runner on the go. A laser to left base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. Heading for the plate. He will score. It's 3-2.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as he jumped off with his stick.
The new pitcher in the game, Matt Brash.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. One of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Next offering misses. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
On a line, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. And the pitch.
He's going, runner.
Runner on the go in the dirt. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. On the ground right side. The flip. Tag. Not in time. He scores. And they take a 2-run lead. Runners on the corners. No outs. And that one hammered Thompson. Going back some more. Makes the catch up against the wall. Runner tags for home. He's in on the sacrifice fly. And they're up by 3.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Left-hand batter waits. Good eye right there. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
2-2 now. Stays alive. Now he breaks his bat. Puts it away for the out. Christopher DaCosta now at the plate.
The catcher, Christopher DaCosta.
And a foul ball.
You got me wrong with this shit.
The pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. It gets down a base hit.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And that's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here it comes. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now it's going to be that one misses, and that'll bring home a run.
He's really gotten himself into a mess out there and now forces home a run with the wall. This inning's definitely getting away from him.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. That's towards center. Howard sizes this one up. Squeezes it, and that is that. Back here in St. Louis, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for St. Louis, Gavin Sheets. Popped in the air, left field. Dominguez hauls it in, and there's one away. And up next for St. Louis, Jackson Holliday. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Dominguez makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's out of here. He leaves the yard to right. His second home run of the game. It's 6-3. So digging in, Luke Gold. The wind of the pitch. Lined, and that's a base hit.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
And it's into the gap. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Mason Howard.
Really good piece of hitting last time.
Now this one gets through. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. The tag, and that's out number 3, inning over. Back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Kevin Sanchez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. And here is Rodolfo Castro. Here's a 1-2. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Bounce to third. Fair ball.
Hello, sweetie. You want your matcha? Okay.
Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, number 12. 1-2 now. And a good eye there.
Yeah.
Castro
No,
on at first.
they're actually playing dead this year. He played a dot, mate.
Ball out to center field.
Yeah. That's cute.
Flashes the leather.
Your friends are as well in that. Oh.
Juan Soto down.
The designated hitter, Juan Soto.
Yeah.
The 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Yeah.
Sheets calls it in, and there's 2 away. Austin Riley stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2.
Oh, really?
And a pitch. That's a little bit low.
Yeah. She sounds too friendly. Just like this guy.
3-2. Slow ground ball to the right side. That ends the frame. Well, we go bottom 6.
She is a little bit annoying.
Thompson.
It's not too bad.
For the Yankees, Felix Acevedo.
Well, walks have certainly been an issue for him this season, so we'll see what kind of
Yeah.
The wind of the pitch.
Does she
In
bother
So
anyone
now
else, or is it
1-2.
just you? Are you getting this friend?
Right side.
He loves you.
Castro whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, really?
Lamar Kent
That's
next up for the
great,
Cardinals.
You're like,
On the ground, right side. Castro slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Oh, yeah.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
He caught it behind his back. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
It sounds pretty stuffed up.
Seventh given pitcher on the mound. Elmer Olivo.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out
Crazy,
there
man.
here.
Wow.
Just to keep the score right where it is.
2-1 down.
Right here in the fear coach.
Just
All the time.
misses the mark outside the zone.
Cool.
In the air, center field. Auer sizing this one up. And out number
It's
1
so
on the
fluffy.
ground. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Christopher DaCosta.
Cute little boy.
Next pitch misses. 2-1.
1 strike.
She really is.
In the air, right side. Sheets trots over to his left. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 2 away. And the pitch.
He says.
Swung on, belted. Sheets ranging back. Back some more. And he brings it in on the warning track. Bottom of the 7th at the plate. Gavin Sheets. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
You're a good sleep. Your beat's pretty shit. I might buy you.
Ground ball right side. And
I want to see why that one's sleeping all the time.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And a pitch.
Yeah.
And a swing and a miss.
Hey,
And
yes.
1 gone. Jackson Holiday
So,
digs in now. Out to short. Lewis. He's in there.
Now
And at first with 1 gone. Here is Austin Meadows.
Yeah. You sleep right with mummy.
Swings and misses. And the count.
Oh, it is right now.
In the
So
dirt. No
good.
advance. Good job behind the dish. Holiday leads off first with 1 away. Next pitch is outside.
So let's go ahead.
Hard hit right side. Over to Lewis. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Might be food, but in the kitchen, so I'm going to do my lights on. She says.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Manny Escobar.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Really kind of cool.
There's the strike.
Yeah, you couldn't really play me video game. It's pretty.
And a payoff pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Back there. And out of here.
Yeah.
He made him pay for that one. His 7th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 7-3.
Play with Duncan.
And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Swing and a miss. 3-2
Yeah.
now.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Hard on the ground to first. Kent steps on the bag. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the
batter
home.
number 14.
And
Second
now,
baseman.
Rodolfo Castro.
Kind of,
Got him looking for the
kind of
catch.
annoying.
The center
Maybe
field
not.
is the 12.
And now the center
Jack
fielder,
Olsen.
number 12.
But your ass nature.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Yeah. Feels like
Now,
screwy
he's hit the
guy.
ball very
That's just
well
right.
in this one. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Here's Juan Soto. The 1-2. And now 2-2.
2-2, count.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Back here at Busch Stadium. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now up for St. Louis. Luke
Your
Gold.
attention, please.
On the mound
Bucks.
now,
Now
Claudio
pitching for the New
Pena.
York Yankees.
And he's got a
Fucking
nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes,
Oh.
attacking his hitters.
Around all the
The
time,
1-1
I
is
guess.
fouled off.
He's just shit.
The wind of the pitch.
And fluffy.
Hit hard on the ground is short.
Yeah.
And that's
He's
one
very
away
special needs.
as the
Take
leadoff
the
man
ball.
is out in the 8th.
Now batting.
Here's the
The
catcher
catcher.
to hit. Yainer Diaz. Next offering is in for a strike. That one is upstairs.
That's silly. I need to make you get much out of this finish this game. Just about finished.
The next offering misses, and it's 3-2. Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Mason Howell. Ripped to
Can
third,
do.
but handled, and that'll end the inning. Number 96.
I'll get you soon if you want.
More than one hit allowed per inning pitched this season. That's not where you want to be at all, so we'll see how he does here.
The 1-1. And that misses off the outside edge. Popped up. Collier under it. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Bounce to the right. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Swing and a miss.
We got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings and misses. And good work there as he gets him once. So bottom of the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Bubba Thompson. The pitch. To the right side. Burleson takes it to the bag, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. Lamar Kent next up for the Cardinals. That one hit to right. Reynolds trying to get there. Makes the grab, and there's 2 away. And up next for St. Louis, Cam Collier. That one ripped. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This is a huge win. Take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
No errors. They left 8 men on base. For St. Louis, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 10 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
All right, Chloe.